$35 is worth it. Meanwhile, hypocrite or savvy investor George Soros has been demonizing fossil fuels for years, making a total about-face. The 85-year-old billionaire hedge fund manager investing now in two beaten-down coal stocks, Peabody and Arch Coal. Let's bring in a panel. Jonathan Hoenig of Capitalistpig hedge fund, Julie Roginsky, Democratic strategist. Both are Fox News contributors, along with Kevin Kelly, chief investment officer at Recon Capital. Jonathan, here's a guy who kept saying he wanted coal to die, and now that it's come way down in price, I mean, Arch Coal, I think the market cap is only $33 million. He's buying. Do you think he talked it down in order to buy it?
Well, I mean, David, he has supported the environmental movement, which has essentially destroyed the coal industry in this country. I mean, under Obama, the coal industry has been decimated. 2/3 of the market cap of all the coal companies listed on the New York Stock Exchange has been eliminated.
Right.
So Soros, I think, is just demonstrating his hypocrisy here. He denounces fossil fuels. He denounces coal. At the same time, he's buying them and trying to profit
But,
from
Kevin,
them.
I'm wondering if there's something a little more going on. Have you ever seen a trader talk down some particular company or a whole sector in order for it to go down low enough for him to buy into it?
This is not hypocritical at all. The guy has tens of billions of dollars to put to work, and he put in $3 million into this. If he was really being hypocritical, he would have bought the bonds and done a loan-to-own situation, try to restructure it. This is a cheap insurance hedge against next year elections in case some politician goes to the swing states
Kevin,
and tries getting
you're
jobs.
all financial, and I love it, but to say that it's not hypocritical,
no,
not to buy. You know, Julie, it reminds me of Al Gore. Being totally against any kind of fossil fuels, and then selling his company, his TV company, to Qatar, one of the biggest creator of fossil fuels or exploiter of fossil fuels, Qatar, for over $100 million. Don't you get tired of these people, Julie?
Well, I'd be tired of myself because I took a look at my portfolio in advance of the segment, and there are some things in there that I think I've talked down as well, which I didn't realize my broker even bought.
Not on purpose, not as a hypocrite, not against the interest, political interests.
But listen, I mean, I think to some point, a good point was made, which is that he's a savvy investor. This is a hedge. And the reality is $3 million for him. What's that? I mean, that's nothing. That's like, 2 cents for all of us.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
David, if it's so insignificant, then why, in fact, is he doing it? And you know what? This isn't the only time that George. This isn't the only time he's been. This isn't the only time he's been hypocritical.
Hold on, one at a time. Finish your point, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Well, he's owned coal stocks in 2011 and 2012, so I guess I just question how serious he is to his environmental concerns that he voices so roundly if he's willing to buy and invest in these very same companies and stocks.
This wasn't an investment for $3 million. The real investment he made was actually in Facebook. It's a top 5 position in his portfolio for over $200 million, and got rid of Alibaba, and he's done well on both from the filing.
I gotta say,
that's an investment.
Arch Coal has come down, I think, about 95% from its height. Its total market cap is $33 million. So, Julie, you say $3 million is not a lot. It's 10% of the entire company right now.
Not for him. I'm not talking about Arch Coal. I'm talking about what it means for George Soros.
I understand, but
nothing.
for the company, you know, it's a guy who says we shouldn't be in coal, and then he's buying 10% of the company. I mean, that's extraordinary.
They should be happy that George Soros now is in charge of their company, right?
Go to zero as opposed to being doubled.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Final word.
Well, then you have to question how serious is he committed to those beliefs, David? And I tell you, it's impossible to be irrational all the time. So George Soros and other environmentalists, they talk down fossil fuels, but they benefit and, in fact, participate from them all the time.
Last word, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.